What's up, guys? Iceman here. Welcome to the Diablo 4 Research Institution. Appreciate you guys coming by. Like this video if you will. Subscribe to this page. And hit the bell so you're notified next time I post a video. So, Gronko. Damien. Long-time channel member on my Diablo 2 channel. Made mention to me in my previous live stream of how he's actually running a viable Blizzard build at level freaking 70, okay? Now, of course, I don't even have a 70 character. But I do, however, have this level 27 Sorcerer. Goes by the name of Shorty, alright? And, of course, I was messing around with my Ice Shard build, or whatever the hell you call it. Along with some sparky little chain lightning thing. But, realistically, I wanted to be casting frickin' blizzards, okay? Because you're a sorcerer, come on. And this is a Diablo universe sorcerer. Which, since the beginning, not entirely, but since Diablo 2, they had a blizzard spell in itself. In fact, Diablo 1 even has a blizzard spell if you play one of the modded versions. Like Beelzebub, for instance, a great mod. But, so here we are. And I checked out this guide, and I kind of made my own thing out of it, because the guide doesn't have an ultimate skill, and right now I just love using this deep freeze thing. You just blow up and cast ice everywhere, and you're invulnerable for a moment. So deep freeze is epic. So what I sacrificed is teleport. I don't have a teleport skill. But check this out. Let me show you, and as you can see here, it's casting a blizzard every 15 seconds. A blizzard forms over you and follows you for 6 seconds. Just a very nice thing. Oh! Blizzard deals 25% increased damage to frozen enemies. Oh, okay. So that blizzard does take advantage of your modifiers, apparently. So just the more blizzards, the merrier, as far as I see it. And I love having some automated damage on a build, which is why I really like the Summon Necromancer. But at this point, I'm considering going this route for Season 1 beginning, because I'm running this without any good gear. I actually have 3 legendaries, 2 of which I just gambled for now. This cute little wand, when you freeze an enemy, there's a 34% chance they become vulnerable for 3 seconds. And this little guy. Skills deal up to 15% increased damage based on your available primary resource when cast. Okay. And here's the last of which is actually the first legendary that I found on this character. Frost Nova gains an additional charge, but the cooldown per charge is increased by 33%. So none of these are essential for this build that I'm doing right now. So as far as I see it, you can kind of try this build from the beginning, which is what I'm going to do. But check this out. Let's see how well it fares against enemies. Alright. So just tomorrow is when Season 1 begins. And let me know in the comments, what are you guys going to be rolling for tomorrow? What's your character and build? I'm going to check out the patch notes for the Sorcerer in just a moment here. Well, so basically, you run around, you freeze shit, you cast your little flame thing. Oh my god. He's thick. So for single target, maybe it's not the best. And this character just pretty much sucks anyway. But okay, here we go. Here's a couple enemies. 2 shields! You don't have a basic heal. I'm not using a basic heal. Alright, I'm about to use deep freeze. Get a little closer. Get a little closer to this guy, use deep freeze. Yeah, check it out. Love that deep freeze thing. And this is a new thing for me right here, these ice blades. They don't cost any mana, but they have a cooldown. I don't think it's aesthetically all that great. It's just some single target skill, apparently. It seeks an enemy and cuts them up a little bit, then disappears, and then you have to wait to use it again. But I suppose it's in this build because it's an ice build. And yeah, the good thing is it doesn't take any mana, so I might experiment with replacing that with something else in this build of mine. But I mean, as you can see here, when the screen is cluttered with enemies, just having Blizzard up basically all the time is quite nice. But check that out. See, there's the Ice Shard thing. Where'd it go? Okay, it's over here. You see it? And it already went bye-bye. Yeah, it doesn't last very long. I'm not really sure the point of that Ice Blades thing. It kind of sucks. I'm sure as I progress, it'll be better and more viable. Here's another deep freeze. Yeah. But I mean, you just feel... You feel kind of godly, alright? When you're walking around and Blizzard is just automated casting all over the place. And as I progress, I'm going to be able to cast more of them. I'll show you why in just a moment here. One of the reasons as to why, anyway. And I'm not even in Paragon yet, of course, so I have a long ways to go. See, there's that thing. You see that? It's like it's some little thing, and it just stabs them. It's probably a good single target skill, which is why it's on this build, I'm sure. Let me get rid of the last couple enemies. And I will show you what I was meaning. When as you progress, I think this is going to get a little better. This thing right here, this Frigid Freeze. Cold damage against vulnerable enemies has up to a 20% chance to generate 5 mana. And almost all my damage right now is cold damage, except for my Flame Shield thing. So, yeah, 20% chance to generate 5 mana, and you're constantly casting cold stuff. So I'm thinking I got to pump a couple more points into that. Explore a little bit. How do you make enemies more vulnerable? You have to focus on that as well. And this is a nice synergy for that, I think. When you freeze an enemy, there is a 34% chance they become vulnerable for 3 seconds. But a build in the making, you know, like there's a lot of room for improvement on here. So this is kind of what I'm thinking about doing for the Season 1. And let me know in the comments, what are you guys going to be doing for Season 1? So nonetheless, let's check out some of the changes that they're making for the Sorcerer tomorrow when it opens up. So here are the patch notes for the Sorcerer. Couple things, of course. Let's take a look. Enhanced charge bolts damage increased from 24% to 30%, and now it benefits from skill ranks, which I guess is important. So charge bolt, a little bit of an increase. Destructive charge bolts damage reduction increased from 20% to 25%. Destructive incinerate damage reduction increased from 20% to 25%. Yeah, incinerate pretty much sucks, right? Everyone knows that, so apparently it's getting a little bit of a buff. Ice Blade's cast cleanup has been tightened, allowing players to act after it's cast sooner. Okay. Firebolt initial damage increased from 10% to 18%. Quite a significant increase there, almost double damage right there. But yeah, maybe fire will be viable for Season 1, I don't know. Wizard's Firewall maximum increased mana regeneration increased from 25% to 35%. Quite nice. Wizard's Blizzard core skill mana cost reduction increased from 10% to 20%. Supreme Deep Freeze cooldown reduction increased from 50% to 100%. I don't know what that means. I don't know what a Supreme Deep Freeze is, but whatever. We'll figure it out later. Passives. Elemental Dominance now also affects mastery skills instead of just core skills. Potent warding duration increased from 3 to 9 seconds. Protection barrier duration increased from 2 to 3 seconds. Align the elements damage reduction per second increased from 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. Okay, just some boring shit. There was something or another that I thought looked pretty good. Spark enchantment, chance to form a crackling energy increased from 10% to 14%, so that's epic. The crackling energies are little things that form around when you're doing lightning damage, when you're a lightning skiller. And you go around and you grab them, and then you can fill your belt up with them. You have a little belt that appears when you're a lightning spec like that. And the more you have, the merrier, and basically you're just in the vicinity of enemy and automatically use them up by striking them with little lightning effects. It's pretty cool. Frozen Orb enchantment, chance to be cast increased from 20% to 30%. That's quite significant. Incinerate enchantment cooldown reduced from 18 to 14 seconds. And here's a big one as well. The Hydra enchantment mana threshold reduced from 300 to 200. And I tried the Hydra enchantment a little bit, and I was actually having a good time with it. So that's going to be nice. The fact that it's only going to take 200 mana every time in order to utilize it. So let's take a look and let's see if that has been implemented already. It has been. After spending 200 mana, a 5-headed Hydra spawns for 5 seconds. Okay, so that has been implemented. But more to come on my Sorcerer. I look forward to rolling it tomorrow. Should be a damn good time. And let me know what you guys are going to roll for Season 1. Stay tuned for the videos on this channel. Again, subscribe to this page if you will, like this video, and hit the bell so you're notified next time I post. Talk to you guys later. Peace be with you.